Welcome back to the garage. Today what we're going to do is try my hand at priming and painting. So the little edge bits that are on the back of the car that sit next to the bumper and the trunk and all that stuff, I don't know what the hell they're called. These things right here, whatever those are called. Anyway, we're gonna give those a go because I figure they're small enough that if I totally screw the pooch, I can send it back easy enough and figure out where I went wrong. So anyway, let's get some of this stuff mixed up and wish me luck. All right, so you already saw it. This is what I'm gonna be painting, right? They go on the car like that. The trunk goes right there, bumpers go underneath here. So I'm gonna use the Summit DTM, which is direct to metal epoxy primer. Same epoxy primer catalyst. Got good reviews and it is significantly cheaper than other options out there. So we'll see. But apparently it is for use by professionals under controlled conditions. We'll ignore that second part, but professional, that's all that matters.
You fellas have nothing to worry about. I'm a professional.
And then I got some of these little mixer cup with the disposable liners and whatnot that just pop on and off the gun. So instead of having to clean out my normal cup. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix up a little bit one-to-one there. Pot time says like an hour or so. But first up, let's get some wax and grease remover on here. I knocked all that back with 80 grit, I think. I don't know. So we'll get that nice and clean. We're gonna toss at least one coat of epoxy primer on there, potentially two, and then we'll toss some high build on there and see where the day takes us. Alright, first thing is first, let's test out the spray pattern on the gun. Oh, it's pretty good, I think. Hell, I don't know. Might be a little bit too wide. Let's narrow that a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. All right, so what I'm gonna do here on the back side is just get the very edges of these, just give them a quick spray, and then I'll flip it over and we'll get to spraying the main bit. So that was the first one. Yeah, ugly. Obviously, tons of runs in there. But then I came over and figured out the actual paint to air volume, and this one looks better, right? There's some nibs in there, but again, gonna toss some high build on here, sand that back, and not a show car, track car. And I opted to do my headlight buckets off camera. You can't see, there we go. So it's looking pretty good. Just sprayed them. They're still very much wet. So I gotta let this stuff flash for about half an hour. And during that time, what I'll do is I'll get the high build mixed up and toss a coat or two of that on. All right, while the epoxy primer is flashing or drying, whatever the hell it's called, I'm gonna get this stuff just kind of getting it ready. So 2K urethane primer is Summit's high build, and then they have their activator. I also have some reducer here. It says for highest build possible, they don't recommend reducer. I have a gun with a 1.8 tip, which should be okay, but if not, then we'll toss a little bit of reducer in there. So it's a 4-to-1, and as I understand it, you fill 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So if I fill to whatever number, so let's say it's 2, the next line up theoretically is the 1. I'm assuming. I don't know. I need to do a little more research. This is my first go at it, so we'll see how she goes.